things that's critical is that you train in the environment that you're going to try and perform in. So whether it's a race or an adventure, you've got to get your body used to being specifically in the environment that you're going to perform in. For me, that's really tough because where I am now, it's maybe a little bit below freezing. But with Alaska coming up, I'm going to be at minus 20, minus 30 degrees. So what I'm going to try and do, and what I've been doing for training, is coming out and either walking in the snow barefoot and going out just for 30, 40-minute walks with no shoes and no socks on to try and get used to the temperature. And I've also been coming out and doing some of my core workout, so some of the kettlebell work I've been doing as well in the snow like this. So what happens is when you get cold, your blood vessels constrict. It's called vasoconstriction. So they constrict and all the blood moves away from your extremities to preserve the heat. Well, there's something called the hunter's effect where people who are out in the cold get used to their blood dilating. So the hands actually fill up with warm blood and it keeps the extremities warm and mobile. So by being out here and doing some of these core exercises and just walking around in the snow for 30 or 40 minutes, I'm adapting my body to what I'm likely to see up in Alaska when it's really cold, minus 20, minus 30. I'll be more used to that weather than I would be if I just bundled up and tried to stay at a normal room temperature here. So some of the exercises I've been doing have been specific around the core because that's what you use in a bike or hiking race like this quite a bit. So I've been doing a lot of one-legged deadlifts with this. And this is just about 50 pounds of weight. It's 24 kilograms. So the one-legged deadlifts where you've got good balance, you're working the small muscles of the back. And then the other thing I've been doing is regular kettlebell tosses. So you get planted and you just switch from one leg to the other and sit back in a squat position. So by using my hands, by having my feet out here in the cold, I'm acclimating. I'm getting used to a colder temperature than what I'm training in. So hopefully when I get up to Alaska and it's minus 20, minus 30, it'll make it a little bit more bearable. You should think about the same thing too if you've got a race coming up. You should think about the specific conditions that you're going to compete in. If your adventure is someplace hot, like the desert, or humid, like the jungle, then you should think about how you can specifically adapt to those conditions as well. Maybe it's sitting in the sauna, doing push-ups and sit-ups. Maybe it's putting your bike on a trainer in the bathroom, cranking the shower up hot all the way. Either way, what you want to make sure before you do any adventure, when you're training for it, you try and get your body as used to the conditions you're going to find as you possibly can. So this is what acclimatizing does, and this is what it looks like.